5 spells in one.
Is this 5? Yeah, sorry, 5
Crush,
spells.
push, grab.
Dude, you can
It's
have
Trump's
Bigby's hand
method for
pick
dealing
you
with
up
women.
and levitate you anywhere.
That was a good fucking joke. That was a good
crazy.
fucking joke.
Yeah, force people off cliffs,
Alright, I'll be right back, buddy. You guys
push them
decide
against
to do it.
walls so they can't move.
Squishes their heads.
Crush your head. Crush.
I don't know if I get Bigby's hand.
That's so
Probably
old.
not.
Sorcerer? Maybe.
When we and Jen first met,
That's not
we
very
watched that.
Paler-y though. What's this like?
A giant glowing
Hand of
light.
Paler.
You should create a spell where you can be like crush your head. Level 9 spell.
Bigby's hand.
It's got crush your head.
Does it actually crush the person's head?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's big mistake.
Get it. No, I don't.
You can pull from cleric spells, though, right?
Clerk doesn't get it either.
Who gets it?
It's just wizards. And warlocks. Probably not even warlock. I think it's just wizards. And bards. Because they get everything.
His hand.
Oh, that's too bad. No head squishing for me.
Yeah, just wizards.
That's bunk.
Mitch. That's where Mitch is.
Mitch is dead for another month and a half.
How come you're not going to be here for the whole month? Are you going on honeymoon?
Well, Friday, first Friday of September, half my family's arriving out of town, flying in. Most of my family, actually, it's Friday and then Saturday, Saturday morning. So I'm not going to do it. A ton of people are coming in Friday. And then the next Friday, we will be on our way down to Ontario. And the Friday after that, I'll be in Ontario.
Is that where your honeymoon is? Ontario?
And the Friday after that,
Just don't go to Marineland.
I'll be back. Why?
It's terrible.
Really? I went there when I was a kid.
I worked there. It's awful.
Really? I used to live in Scarborough.
I was in St. Catharines.
I'm not quite sure what that is.
It's like 45 minutes from Niagara Falls. Yeah. About half an hour to Toronto.
So why don't do it? Because I'm down to go if you're.
Oh, it's they treat animals like shit there.
The
Like
whale just died there, right?
The seals in there are
Blue whale
blind.
just died.
They're pretty much blind because of the chlorine water.
Really?
Yeah,
Wait, why are they using chlorine water?
because it's easier to clean, obviously. They don't give a shit.
Are you fucking serious, eh?
Yeah, they put chlorine in the water. It's not chlorine like swimming pool chlorine, but there is chlorine in it.
Yeah, yeah.
And the seals are blind because of it.
Really?
They've been sued by so many people and almost shut down so many times because they treat their animals like shit. Like, it's a cool amusement park, but like, if they took the animal aspect off of it, it would be cool to go to.
Yeah.
But just like the whales are treated like shit. During the winter, they're like in these tiny pens where they can't move for the
Really?
majority of the winter. Yeah.
That
The
is
dolphins
terrible.
are all crammed into one pen, and there's like 4 so they don't get to free swim in the summer or in the winter.
Yeah. That's fucking cool.
Yeah, it's
Sorry, okay, so what did I miss?
Nothing.
we are going up the stairs, I guess.
Mitch is back in September. Taylor eats balls, says Johnny.
Are you bringing the
Fuck
book?
you, Johnny.
I'll give Curtis the finger. So that's it.
Hey man, just because you guys aren't paying
Taking the
attention
book?
doesn't mean they're
Yeah,
not
it's
there. So you took the book and you're following in. You hear the door.
What was the tool? Was it a dwarven wrench?
I'm moving up to.
No, it's
Oh.
it's gonna be a
A gnomish wrench?
I'm wondering if it's gonna be a wrench. Actually, I was gonna make it.
Uh-oh. We're having an earthquake.
It's no, actually, it's an odd one. It's a claw,
Okay.
and it's got special cloth teeth,
No,
and it's got a very tight grip. You squeeze it, and you gotta make a strength check to squeeze it. Otherwise, you gotta use two hands. But you can get it
It
open,
might still be on your head.
and so
for all
just
I
it
know.
literally just whoop, and then you let go and it clamps shut.
We're gonna be
So
exiting
it's just
this
like
way.
it's just like a
There's one of these in reverse.
oh I see. Okay.
Yeah, so it stays closed, and then you push it open, and then it snaps shut again.
Oh, okay.
But it's only about yay long. And it's got a straight handle. You squeeze.
So you squeeze to open it, and
That's
you
right.
let go to close it.
That's right.
Tempting freight.
Nicely done. So, with that all said, gentlemen, the lot of you continue up the stairs.
How much force does it have with close? Like is it
When it's closed, it's 20 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it takes a strength check to open.
Fuck! I need to be an evil character. God damn it!
It's easy to do.
God, it's such a good
sure you
torturing
can manage
device.
So, as you guys come upon the staircase, easily climbing up and around it, it is well fashioned, masoned to be strong, and the support structure inside here seems very intact. There are signs of violence, scrapes and bloodstains against the walls here. The most you find is a couple bits of
I know it's
fingers.
easy to do. That's why it's hard to play a good character. That's why I'm doing it.
5 experience, Curtis. Have I given you 5 experience today, Curtis? Take another 5 experience, Curtis. 5 experience from my man, Curtis, right there. And Paul, good on you, Paul. Always playing the good character. Take a good 5 experience
He's
right
not a
there.
good
My man,
character.
Paul.
He's evil.
He is always
Hey,
playing a
I'm not
good-ish
evil.
character.
Killed innocent people.
No,
You're
those guys were evil. Those
Are
guys
we
were
going to
evil.
have to have this discussion?
Oh my god.
They were tormented individuals forced to cannibalize each other for months on
They were
end. It was a
hypnotized
mercy
people.
to kill them.
They were hypnotized.
You don't have any proof of that.
You don't have any proof that they were evil.
And I saw what they were doing. They were evil.
Guys, save it for
So
court.
therefore, I believe the act wasn't evil.
Save it for royal court. You're all part of royal families.
Your
You
wife
can
was
all
there, you
duke
would
it
not
out
kill her.
back at the peaks. In the meantime, you got to get back to the peaks, which means working together.
Yeah, we need to get back to the piece.
I love the fact
Court
that
these
you're carrying.
guys.
No, my guy's like, fuck you guys, I'm going home.
Careful! Don't drop his hat. The book.
Just go swim with the shark.
Thoracic
I'm like,
gets to
fucking
about here and
assholes.
realizes he has no idea how the
I
fuck
pick
he's
up my
gonna
chest.
get off this mountain range.
Fucking dicks.
You trip and you fall into the chest and it snaps.
I'm gonna go with, I'm joining the sharks. You guys see me later off riding away on a shark?
This man don't have been a good idea.
I got my guns out. You said
All right.
it's disadvantage with my left hand?
It is very much disadvantage with your left hand. So, one after the next, your 2 guns come out, and the lot of you stare up the staircase.
If you do lose your hand, I have a Terminator claw tool.
That is true, actually.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious. Othello makes his way up, stating, "We should be cautious. I am detecting high amounts of amplitude. This is not nominal.
You're
Is there a
detecting
raid
sound.
upstairs?
Yes, I am detecting energy impulse. Large amounts
From
of
the
it.
big green thing up there, maybe?
From beyond the doorway ahead. And as you guys head up the staircase, you can see, sure enough, there is... What the fuck? Where'd it go? There's a door at the top of the stairs. You know what? Just go ahead and put the door from the bottom of the stairs up at the top of the stairs. I have no idea where the door from the top of the stairs went.
Like this or like this?
There we are. There it is.
This is stairs?
It's supposed to be. I ran out of stairs.
Okay, that's understandable.
I mean, you know, what do I do? What do I do, Paul? I mean, what can I do?
Upstairs.
So you can situate yourself as such.
Well,
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
This is so inconsiderate. I can't see it.
It looks like stairs and then a door.
Is it even
I'm
still
going
running? Oh,
up.
it's totally frozen. Oh
I
my
don't
goodness.
appreciate my view being obstructed.
So he looks like he's doing like lightning.
So
Yeah,
he's gonna continue up the staircase unabated.
To
Othello
the door.
continues up to the top.
I'm like, hold, let me check the door, Othello. You fucking stupid robot.
I don't know if I
As you guys
trust
approach
this girl.
towards the door, you suddenly hear it again. The place rattles, the door shakes in its frame, and you guys hear outside the wet sounds of massive predatory fish slapping wetly against the rock outcroppings of the mountain down below. Even from within the tower at this distance, you can hear their large aquatic bodies splattering into many pieces, fins and guts flying off in every direction, like minor explosions of a great power, of great sort. Great sorts. There's a big fish, but they're minor explosions, more like a wet,
He already
like a
refused
bad
to
fart,
carry.
you know, just
No, he said it was
exploding up
scary.
from the rocks.
He said
Or
it
But,
was
just
scary.
picture Hitchhiker's
No,
Guide to
the-
the Galaxy with the swirl
I shall
rails.
name it Ground. That's a good name.
That's
I
a
wonder
big
if it'll
book.
be my friend. One of my favorite scenes in the movie. Of all the stuff that they did
Is that
in the
blow it
book,
up?
that took the cake. I was thoroughly impressed.
My favorite part is just the Petunia saying, "Oh, not again."
Oh, not again. Yes,
Functionally, that might be the
I feel like I've had this conversation with you before. My favorite part of the book was the planet-making planet, Magrathea. They fucked that ass in the movie. It was sweet
It was
as an
cool,
effect,
but they didn't.
but they didn't
No.
do it.
Shade on top.
And Slaughter Bart Fast and everything should have been cool. And the weirdest thing for Zaphod, for me, seeing that, I was like, I don't know what I expected.
Right either.
And they didn't do him right, but it's like, well, they did him, I guess.
They did his personality right, but he's supposed to have like two heads, like a cyclops, and that whole
Yeah.
cutting off his head, going to
Going
Abuna
to
Kadabra or whatever.
the guy's name
That
was,
was all,
that was
like,
made up and
made up.
retarded.
That was
And then
dumb.
they go to Planet Vogon and the fly sweaters, and it's like, oh, don't,
Don't ruin it,
no.
guys. Just follow the book.
Just follow the book, you know? I hope HBO or something picks it up, or Netflix picks it up. That'd be great. A proper Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy with all the craziness.
Not enough
Who knows?
sex. They won't pick it up.
Doubt it. Hey, nice! Look at you go.
Did you read the other books too, or just the first
I
one?
actually have the one by Alan
Just say that's
Wayne.
it.
What's his pickle? And
That's the last.
the last one that was finished on his
'Cause there's
behalf.
the restaurant.
Oh, I've read all
is the
five.
second one.
I've read all
Oh,
five.
okay,
Yeah. I had the one like massive collection, and I've read it a couple times over
Yeah, so
from,
have I.
from back to front, from start to finish. There. Okay, cool. So, gentlemen, as you guys head up towards the top, Othello looks at the doorway as you approach and says, actually, what does he say? He looks at you, looks up and down, and says, was there something you needed to do to the door?
Yes, I'm checking for drops. I don't see it. Well, I rolled a.
You're at
12?
disadvantage because of your fingers.
Well, this is not a shit
I'm not
rolling,
actually, I'm
even
just
though
looking.
Ruby-
It's
Okay,
an investigation.
amplitude
Investigation
is
is
good? I
intelligence.
guess amplitude is. So, peering
Not
upon the
removing.
door with a 12, you don't see any obvious traps of any sort. When the door shakes and rattles in its frame, you're assured that it's completely harmless.
Yeah, I sound like I'm stepping aside. I'm like, okay, there, big.
I detect no traps. You go first.
You go first, You seem to.
Othello
be-
simply just ignores you for the rest of it, having confirmed that you've done what you needed to do. Opens the door and steps inside.
looking in.
That's the whole of it
People
shakes.
to kill.
Perhaps that was dumb. Place it like that. There. So Othello walks into the room and approaches towards the glyph, or sorry, the phylactery, and then stops. He takes out his palm and he starts scanning across it, a light shining upon the scene as he does his thing. What are you guys doing?
Lining
Follow
up a
me.
headshot.
Okay.
Step
Against
in, step
Othello.
aside.
Okay.
I'm actually going to the corner here.
Thracics takes position next to him. You see a couple Hummers doing their thing nearby.
I'm gonna do
Because I know how to